Yo, what's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Triple B's is back in the Haunted Basement Studio once again. And in this video, we're talking Scream 6. We're going to do some spoilers here. We're going to talk about some of the characters. We're going to talk about some of my favorite scenes. And then we're going to talk about the ending. So let's get into this. The sound of rain pattering against the pavement echoes through the busy streets of New York City. Inside a dimly lit bar, Blackmore University professor Laura Crane is hunched over her drink, lost in thought. She is the leading expert in slasher movies, but her own life is about to turn into a horror film. So Laura Crane is played by Samara Weaving, and she gets a call from her date, and he's like, "I can't find a place," and she's like, "Are you sure?" She has this her great accent, her real accent, and so she heads outside, and she's like, "I don't see you." And she's like, "Hey, isn't there an alleyway between here and Hudson?" Because she's on like the Hudson Street. She's like, "Yeah, I see an alleyway," and then she actually slowly starts walking down the alleyway, and it's really great cinematography. You got the black of night, and she's wearing this off-tone yellow dress. Fucking pretty sweet fucking cinematography. She makes it down the alleyway, and all of a sudden Ghostface appears and fucking starts stabbing her and fucking kills her pretty good. And then the Ghostface looks at her and says, "Now I see red," because the outside of the restaurant was red. He's like, "Now I see red," because she's covered in blood. And he fucking pulls off his mask, and it reveals who this Ghostface is. And it's Jason, one of fucking her students. And he fucking puts his ghost face in his bag, and he walks right out of the alleyway where there's a million people just walking down the street. And he just blends in right with them, and he walks off. And then he bumps into Tara, and he's like, she knows him from fucking school. And she's going to a frat party. She's like, "Hey, you want to come to a frat party?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll meet you there." And then he heads home, and he opens the door. He's like, "Gregory, honey, I'm home." And he's fucking trying to talk to his probably his boyfriend is what I'm imagining, and his roommate. And then the phone rings, and it's Ghostface. Jason's like, "Hey, I thought we weren't going to use the voice manipulator on each other." "Well, you got your practice, now I get mine. Now let's play a little bit hot and cold." And so Jason's walking around the apartment, going room to room. "Colder. You're cold." He's like, "I don't want to play this right now." "You're getting warmer. You're on fire." And he opens the fucking refrigerator door, and Greg's in there all cut up and mutilated and is stacked in the refrigerator. And now Jason realizes that this is real. Jason's heart is pounding in his chest as he realizes the danger he is in. The ghost face is closing in, with the night glistening in the moonlight. There is no escape. And Ghostface appears and stabs Jason. And he says, "Fuck your movie." Cut. Opening credit scene. Scream 6. And yes, that was a crazy opening scene where you have this ghost face that reveals himself, and then the real ghost face kills that ghost face and these other ghost faces that are planning to kill the Carpenter sisters. He's like, "Those sisters are mine." So yes, that was a pretty damn good opening scene. And now let's get into some of the characters in Scream 6. All right, so in the aftermath of Laura's murder, Sam and Tara, they live here now in New York City, and they have roommates Quinn, and she's a nymphomaniac. It seems like she likes to fuck. And also, Mindy and Chad are there, and Chad has a roommate named Ethan. And while right man, we got Sam and Tara, and Samantha goes outside to have a smoke because later in one of the scenes she's smoking after she's all stressed out. So I'm guaranteed that's why she's out there. Tara goes down there to talk to her, and while they're outside, Ghostface appears and chases them into a bodega. And then when they go inside there, they're like, "Hey, this guy's out there trying to kill me." Ghostface comes busting in through the door, and one of the Patreons there in line's like, "Hey, buddy, you got a problem?" And Ghostface looks at him and stabs him right in the fucking gut. As the crowd disperse, Tara and Sam, they run to the fucking back door, and then the owner of the shop grabs the shotgun and he looks up, and they're like, the door's locked. Give me the keys. And he reaches for the keys, and he reaches for the keys. Ghostface goes and fucking stabs him and takes the fucking shotgun. He's in there fucking now with only Tara and Samantha, and they're hiding behind an aisleway, and he's looking for them, slowly walking as they're trying to hide from him. Samantha grabs a fucking beer fucking can that's been fucking broken and throws it, and it lands, and Ghostface looks, and fucking when he does that, he fucking turns around because he's smarter than that. But they push the aisle fucking down on him, and it falls, and they run outside, and fucking the cops show up, and they fucking turn around, and Ghostface has disappeared into the night. And if that wasn't enough, their peaceful existence is shattered when Sam's ID is found at the scene of Jason's murder. And as they make their way down to the police station, Sam gets a call from Richie's phone, and she's like, oh my God, I've never deleted his contact. And she answers it, and it is Ghostface. But now at the station, the sisters find the FBI agent Kirby Reed with Gail Weathers, who reveals that Sydney Prescott and her family has gone into hiding. But things take a deadly turn when Ghostface attacks the group in Sam and Tara's apartment. And let's get into this scene right now. All right, everybody's in the apartment. We got the sisters, we got the twins, and we got Annika, and we got Quinn. And Quinn is in her room getting it on, and fucking we are introduced to the Core Four, and that's what the Woodsboro Four call themselves, is the Core Four. And they say it's kind of cheesy, they don't want to fucking, commit to it. And all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. Oh man, Quinn must be fucking hard in there. And then all of a sudden, Ghostface fucking appears, and Chad and Quinn take off out the front door and leave, and the others are fucking locked themselves into the apartment. They're in one room, and Ghostface is trying to bust in. They're like, oh no, go to the bathroom door, because there's another entrance, and Ghostface comes and runs, and fucking the other character runs, and they shut the door right before Ghostface can come in. And then fucking Mindy, she fucking puts a dresser right in front of the door. Fucking Annika got stabbed fucking pretty deep by Ghostface, and she's bleeding pretty good. And Samantha and fucking Mindy and Annika, they're in one room, and Ghostface is busting, trying to hit the door, hitting it over and over again. And fucking Danny from across the way brings a ladder from his apartment building to theirs, and so they can cross the apartment building, and it's fucking like a 4-story drop. And so, like, go, go, go. Mindy, go. No, no. Samantha, you go first. Samantha's like, fucking doesn't want to go first, but she goes first and she makes it across. And then fucking Mindy's like, come on, Annika, you gotta go, you gotta go. She's like, no, I can't. So Mindy ends up going across first. She makes it across, and now it's Annika's way. And it's her turn, and she's getting across. But at this time, fucking Ghostface is able to push the dresser, and it falls down. And fucking he shows up. They're like, no, what? And she looks back, and he fucking starts fucking flinging the fucking ladder, and all of a sudden throws her off, and she falls 4 stories and falls right onto the furniture, smashes her fucking face. She falls, she dies. Ghostface looks at them from across the way, and they look at him, and he's just like, Ghostface leaves as Quinn's body lays there mutilated. Later on, fucking the detectives show up, and fucking it's his own daughter, and he's fucking not happy about it at all. But he says anybody who fucks with my family will fucking die. The group is now determined to catch the killer, so Gail leads them to an abandoned Cinemark theater, and where they discover a shrine, and it has every memorabilia of every single Ghostface that happened. And that's all from the Scream movies and not the Stab movies. This shit doesn't count. This is all the Scream movies. So we got every killer, and we got every knife, attire, mask, and this is where all these different masks keep coming from. And this is a different type of killer. Who the hell made this shrine? All right, so we'll get back to the shrine in the final. Gail's home, and the phone rings, and her boyfriend answers it, and she's like, who is it? he says it's from the killer. She's like, "Give me the phone." And she answers it. And it's like, "Hello, Gail. I believe this is the first time we've ever spoke." And she's like, "Yes, it has." She's like, "Call the cops." Her boyfriend gets taken down in the background and she's still talking to Ghostface and he gets thrown through the manhole and she fucking, oh my god, this shit is real. And he comes jumping over the manhole after her and she fucking takes off running. She closes herself into a room where she has a gun safe and she's over there hitting the button. Bam, it doesn't work. Ghostface is busting in on the door. She fucking hits it. She finally gets the gun open. She fucking goes around and she shoots 3 times at the fucking door. Boom, boom, boom. And she's still on the phone with them. And he's like, "Oh, okay, you got me. I'm in the elevator. I'm leaving." She's like, "Yeah, sure you are." She fucking opens the door. She looks around and he's not there. And it fucking she goes around the corner and then all of a sudden he does appear and they fucking tackle her and he fucking gets her on the ground and he fucking stabs fucking Gail. And I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm thinking, "Oh, there's no way he's gonna fucking kill Gail. Oh my god, we're gonna get Gail Weathers' fucking death right here." And then fucking she's able to fucking grab a fucking vase and fucking hits him over the head. And fucking the knife gets loose and fucking he doesn't have a knife. And she's about ready to get away. But he grabs a glass fucking from the table and fucking stabs her. Detective Bailey shows up and Ghostface gets away. And Gail says that tell Sydney that he didn't get me. So the fucking final act, man, they got everybody in the shrine except for Mindy because on the fucking subway scene, fucking they get separated. And so the group, Chad and fucking uh, Sam and Tara, they make it into one cart with Danny, the cute boy from across the way, and fucking Mindy and Ethan. They have to go 2 minutes behind them and wait for a fucking another train to jump in. So they're right behind them. And the fucking this scene is really damn scary with the lights going on and off, and then there would be a ghost face sitting there, and all of a sudden he wouldn't be gone, or he would be getting closer, and you didn't know what cart you were in. If you were in the first cart with fucking uh, Tara and Sam, or were you in the back cart with Mindy, and Mindy staying away from Ethan? Like, no, you fucking GF. I'm with Ethan, aka Ghostface. It's so fucking funny. But then right there towards the end, Ghostface appears right in front of Mindy and fucking stabs her right in the fucking gut and kind of like gives it to her. And so she gets stabbed pretty good. And it's happening. Everyone can kind of see it, but they're not seeing it. They kind of like turning, having a blind eye to it. You know, how many people are riding a subway in New York City and then so fucking Ethan's like sees that she's stabbed, and she's like looks at him. Oh my god, I got it wrong again, because she was thinking that he was Ghostface, and he helps her out, and they call the cops, and then now they go to the shrine, and fucking then it is on. And they break up in their little own groups and they kind of wait for Ghostface to lure him in because they made a death trap. Once he gets in, he can't get out. And then pretty much Chad and Tara, they finally kiss. And then when he does, Ghostface appears and fucking they have a big old fucking fight. I think Tara even gets stabbed in the arm. And then Chad's fucking taking it to Ghostface and he's getting the upper hand. But then Chad sees Ghostface and he grabs this gumball machine and he goes to hit him over the head. And then another Ghostface appears and fucking stabs him. And there's two Ghostface and Chad's in the middle and they're fucking going to town. Just stabberoo, fucking bam, bam, bam. Jack stabbing, boom, boom, boom. Fucking, and then oh my god, they killed Chad right when I was fucking falling in love with this character, and now he's fucking dead. And they both look at fucking Terror and they go with the knife and clean it at the same time. And I just fucking came on my seat. And then now Detective Bailey shows up with the two Ghostface behind them, and they're looking at Sam and Tara. And he fucking reveals that he is a Ghostface, and there's three of them. And then you already know, fucking, you take off one, and it's fucking Ethan, his son. Oh, this is a fucking family revenge. And then who's the next Ghostface? They're like, is it Mindy? No, she takes it off, and it's fucking Quinn. But we saw her fucking die in the first act. But no, he just staged it because he said he replaced the fucking body. So fucking this is a family revenge on fucking who? What? Richie, because they're Richie's family. And fucking since Samantha just like mutilated Richie's body, they want total revenge on her and Tara. And then now it is on. Even Kirby shows up, but it looks like she gets shot and then she gets fucking stabbed. Gwen, one of the Ghostface, takes a fucking brick right to the fucking jaw and fucking spits out teeth. Fucking Jenna, Ortega, fucking Tara, she gets fucking stabbed in the stomach and it looks fucking pretty bad. And they end up fucking climbing up on the balcony and they're up in the theater, so they're up on the balcony and you got one Ghostface, Ethan, trying to fucking stab Tara because she's fucking hanging. And it's a scene that you see in the trailer. Fucking, they're all bloody, so fucking it's hard for them to fucking hold on to each other's hands. And fucking Samantha has fucking Billy's knife right there, and she's also got Kirby's gun right on the ground. And fucking here comes Gwen, fucking doing her Michael Myers fucking walk or Freddy Krueger walk with the knife, fucking scratching on the metal pole, fucking like his nails. And fucking they look at each other like Jenna's like, you gotta drop me, Terrence, you gotta drop me, you gotta drop me. While fucking she does, freaking Ghostface is down there trying to stab her. And so fucking they look at each other. Fucking Samantha hands Tara the knife, Billy's knife, lets her go, grabs the fucking gun. It goes to fucking shoot fucking Gwen because she's right there. Jenna falls down, and when she falls down, Ghostface stabs her again and lands. And then he's looking at her and he's like, I always wanted to stick something in you, Tara. And she's like, oh yeah. And she fucking has the knife and stabs him right in the fucking mouth. Oh, and fucking twists it, fucking pulls it out. Blood goes everywhere. All right, then Detective Bailey shows up on the balcony with Samantha and they fucking fight and they both fucking go over. But he fucking lands on one of the fucking tables and busts through and she kind of fucking lands on the ground. But looks like he got the worst of it. And then she fucking disappears and puts on Billy Loomis's ghost face outfit and fucking she creeps to him and calls him and he answers the phone. And fucking all of a sudden she appears and fucking starts stabbing him. She's fucking just going fucking town on him. And the way Samantha is fucking stabbing him, and then she fucking rips off her mask, and it's her. Fucking, I'm hard as a rock. Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. And then one last scare, Ethan runs up and they kill him. I can't remember if they fucking shoot him in the head or fucking stab him. One of the two, but end up fucking everyone survives because even at the end of the movie, fucking they're like, we got a live one. And it's Chad. And we're like, oh, of course. But you know what? The core four survived. Kirby survived. All the Ghostface are dead. They kind of uh, pulled a fucking Scream 2 where it was a family revenge with Billy's mom, but now it's Richie's family, all three of them. So where are they going to go with part 7? Because they are coming out with 7. But the movie ended and I fucking enjoyed it. Mindy's alive, Gail's alive. They didn't really fucking kill any of the main cast in it because I think they're going to do a lot of slaying in part 7. And I will be talking a lot about this movie here coming up on the channel. All right, man. My final thoughts and ranking on Scream 6 is going to be damn good movie, fun ass time. There is some plot armor that you would call for the cast, but they did it because we want to have a good finale. We want to have a good Scream 7. Maybe they could have killed one of those characters off. I don't know which one I would have killed off. You leave a comment in the section below. Who would you have killed off in this movie? Uh, Knowing that they're going to make Scream 7. And who do you think will be the killer in Scream 7? But yeah, this movie was fun. Liked it. My first thought, my first ranking was a fucking 10 out of 10. I rewatched the movie a second time, and is it still a 10 out of 10? Fuck yeah, it's still a fucking 10 out of 10, Sydney. You like that? I will watch this movie 37 times in a row. Now Do it. Do it now. Hit that stab. Stab that sub button. Triple B's is out in the Haunted Basement Studio. Hey, watch that one right there and sub if you like this channel. Do it now. Tara, Gail, Sydney.